The five worst teams in the NBA are the Magic, Hornets, Rockets, Pistons, and Spurs. And today I took the best three players from each of those teams and put them all on the same roster to see if you combined all these teams, if they could win an NBA championship. Check out how many young guys are on this team though. Most of the players are on their rookie deals and we only have one guy over 30 on the team. Despite that though, there's a ton of young talent in the NBA, so we have a pretty deep rotation, a 10-man rotation with all 80 plus overalls. Early on in the season, we were doing pretty solid, but despite that, by the All-Star break, we had nobody selected to the All-Star team. I kind of expected that though. The only guy who I thought might have a chance at it is LaMelo, but he didn't end up making it. But hey, we've won 36 games on the season, and by the end of the year, Paolo was named Rookie of the Year, and we also saw Wendell Carter Jr. named Most Improved Player. He almost averaged a double-double, a really good season for Wendell. LaMelo was all defensive second team, and this season we won 51 games, but that was only good enough for the 4 seed. The Eastern Conference was tough this year. We had a lot of guys playing well, but the leading scorer was rookie Paolo Banchero. He had an amazing season, as he is in real life. And so let's get into this first round of the playoffs. We've got the Chicago Bulls, a team that's had some struggles in real life but is picking it up as of late, and we're up to a 3-1 series lead. We ended up beating them in 5 games. Now we've got the Boston Celtics. This is going to be a tough team. They just went to the finals last year, but in game 1, we're able to get the best of them, winning by 5 points as we had 3 players score 20 plus points for us, and LaMelo had 13 assists. Jaylen Brown did his thing, but we were still able to get the win. In game 2, we lost by 5 points in a close one, but Jaylen Brown and JT dropping 30 plus apiece is just too much for us. LaMelo again had 13 assists, but we still lost. In game number 3, we've got again a close game, but we've got so many young guys, and I feel like that's really hurting us. We don't have that experience that we need to pull out the wins. What am I talking about, bro? It's a video game. I'm taking this way too serious. Let's hop into game 4. We've got a very close one here. LaMelo dribbles the ball for a while, so I sped the clip up, but finally we get some motion here. Wendell sets the screen. He pops out for 3. He's wide open. He lets it fly, and it's good. Wendell Carter Jr. with a huge shot, but the Celtics have a chance. Jaylen for 3. Oh man, that was tough. This Boston Celtics end up losing, and Wendell Carter Jr., he shot bad from the field, but he hit 3 threes, and that was all we needed from him. The biggest shot of the game comes from Wendell, but we're not able to ride that momentum into game 5 as we get absolutely cooked by 42 points? Yeah, we got cooked. Jason Tatum had a great game. Jaylen Brown had a great game. And now we're down 3-2. With our playoff series on the line, we end up losing again. Paolo had a good game. And you might think, oh, the video's finished. But no, we're going to run it back. I don't want to end on just an L in the second round. And with progression, these guys are going to get so much better. We should have a much better chance to win the championship this year with so much more talent. LaMelo Ball was named to the All-Star team this season. We don't have any other All-Stars, but we're doing great by the end of the year. We almost broke the wins record. We kind of sold at the end of the year with 2 L's in a row. We went 73-9. Look at Luka, bro. That stat line is ridiculous. When you have Cade Cunningham coming off your bench, you know you're doing something right, as this team went crazy. We had so many scoring options that Keldon Johnson was only averaging 8 points per game. Terry Rozier was only averaging a little over 6. In round 1, we've got the Atlanta Hawks. This should be light work considering they're the 8th seed. We get out of there in 5. And now we've got a rematch against the Boston Celtics in the second round, just like last year, and it's tied up at 2 apiece. So let's see if we can pull this one out this time. In game number 5, we lose by 34 points. Absolutely cooked. LaMelo Ball was down there in the single-digit points. We're definitely going to need more from him. But with our playoff series on the line, we've got a chance here. We just need to make a play. Paolo is setting up to make a move and go to the basket or do something, and then we get a 3-second. Are you serious? But hey, if we get a stop, all is forgiven. We'll be okay. And Paolo with the block. We have a chance at this. I wish somebody would have grabbed the ball or saved it or something, but Jason Tatum takes a terrible setback three. That was a really tough shot. We're able to get the rebound. We're moving in transition. This is a good opportunity to get a bucket. Cade Cunningham is working his way to the rim. Spin move, a nice look, and he ends up missing it. That was a really good look that he ended up blowing. And then the Boston Celtics end up making both of their free throws. We call the timeout, and the play out of the timeout is another pick and pop, kind of like we saw in that one game, and Alperen Sengun is able to hit the three. So if Marcus Smart can miss this one, we have a real chance to send it to OT, but he doesn't. The veteran Celtics are too much for this young team, and we end up losing in game number 6. 73 wins. We can't even make the finals to blow the 3-1 lead like the Warriors did. We're out of here in the second round. Absolutely crazy. But we're running it back again. Y'all thought we were finished? No, we're not finished. We're going for one more season. Hopefully, we're going to go till we win a ring. LaMelo's once again an all-star this season, and he's an all-NBA player. He's established himself as the leader of this team. He's also an all-defensive second. In round number 1, we've got the Indiana Pacers. We go ahead and we beat them in just 5 games. In the second round, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers. This Sixers team is no match for us. We sweep them. Now we've got the Cleveland Cavaliers in the conference finals. They're a great 2K team, but again, they're no match for us. We sweep them, and we're here in the finals against the Rockets. We just took their 3 best players a couple years back, and somehow they're here. Their roster doesn't look too crazy, especially in comparison to ours. I already knew this was going to be easy. A 4-game sweep. I wish we would have won year 2. 73 wins and no ring is crazy. Hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe.